Hello viewers, hello, it's Maylene. Welcome to another exciting episode of The Big Fun Show. That's right. Now viewers, what has been on everyone's mind these days? Something which is not very fun. That would be the war. That's right, the war is not a fun thing. But you know, I've been thinking, and I mean, anyone can go to like a zoo or a circus or like a family party or something like that and have fun. But it's times like these, during the war, that you really need to have some fun. And this is the Big Fun Show, so that's what I figured we would do today. Fun things during a war. If this is possible, and I'm not, making fun of the war in any way, I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm just saying that times like this, when people are walking around all upset and depressed, you gotta smile. You have to smile, you have to have some fun. So that's why we're here, and that's why it's time for the Big Fun Show to go to war. That's right. So, let's start out with this way. When I started to do this show, I figured I could do some research and, find out a little bit more about the war and wars and things like that. Well, Lord knows there's a wealth of things to learn about. But I found one particular thing out, and that was this thing which the president carries around with him all the time, and that is called a football. Now, the football is this top secret briefcase that the president has with him all the time, and inside the briefcase is this thing called the Black Book, which has in there the plans if we should ever go to a nuclear war, the single integrated operational plan in case we should go to a nuclear war. So apparently this is a sort of guidebook for him, and someone is walking around, he has this with him at all times in case something should happen. So, I figured, hey, if he has something like that with him, we have to have something like that, and so we do. The president might have the Black Book, but we have the black tape. That's right, the black tape, because this is a TV show, and I figured videotape. So, if something should happen, let's say we go to war or something, since we are under war now, we're going to play this black tape and see what kind of fun we should have during hard times like this. So I say we pop this tape in and get rolling with Big Fun Show Goes to War. Okay, kids? So put on those smiles. It's not all that bad.
It's big fun under the sun. It's big fun for you and everyone. It's big fun. That's where it's at. It's big fun. Watch it with your cat. It's big fun under the sun. It's big fun for you and everyone. It's big fun. That's where it's at. It's big fun. Watch it with your cat.
Okay, viewers, here we have the black tape. We're going to put it in the old VCR. That's right, high-tech stuff here at the Big Fun Show. Like I said, George Bush has his black book. We've got our black tape, kids. That's right. And this should be fun, because this will be some fun things to do, hopefully. This is like an emergency tape for when we have a war and fun things to do on it. Let's see. Nothing so far.
How to build your atomic shelter.
How to build your atomic shelter. Not one of the more fun things to do, but something that we may have to do someday, so I'm going to tell you how. What you have to do is, obviously it's going to be underneath the earth. At least, if you're under the earth at least a yard, that means that you will lessen the amount of radiation by 1,000. So this is a good thing. What you have to do is, it's basically a room under the earth is what happens. And I'm going to show you how to build this. Standard ceilings, 9-foot ceilings. You can have restricted areas, unrestricted areas. What it is just a room. Lost my top there. What it is just a room, you see, under the ground. Now the proper materials to make this out of, the ideal materials actually, is something called barite, which is like, it looks like ordinary concrete, but it's 30% more dense, so you should have that. Then, I'm going to just draw this really quickly here so I can show you. Well, if you have windows, because you can have windows on these things, you should make it out of lead glass, which is like equivalent to 6 feet of concrete. So what you do, here's your little, this is your atomic shelter. You come in, this is the front door, and this is the room where you should have your generator, because you're not going to have any electricity or anything like that, and you have to have some kind of power source, and that's your generator. So you have this in the front room. Then you come into this room here, and these two rooms here are airlocks. This is where you keep your air. because you're also under the ground. You're not going to have this air that we usually breathe, you know. So you have to have a flow too, an air flow. And then if you walk right through into here, this is your main shelter area where all of your activity will go. You'll have your beds in here and everything. So you're not going to have like a split level house or anything like you have now. This is the main shelter area where you can do a lot of things, because you're going to be stuck in this room, because if there should be a nuclear blast, you're not going to be able to get out. I mean, go up into the surface every day and run around. It's going to be at least several months before you can even go up into the earth for like a couple hours. So that means there should be some activities for you to do down here. So we're going to move right along with the next segment, fun things to do in your atomic shelter. That's right, moving right along here.
Fun things to have in your atomic shelter.
Hello viewers, we are in the atomic shelter now, that's right, and then we're going to have some fun here. People think that it's an atomic shelter and it's not a place to have fun, but you're going to be cooped up in this place for a heck of a long time, and I want to show you some fun things to have with you when you go into the shelter, because you're not going to be able to run out to the store and get anything, because there aren't any stores left. Okay. Let's see. First of all, it's a given. You want to have your Walkman with you, because you want bring some tapes with you. If you have one of those CD Walkmans, that's fine, because you want to hear some of the outside world. Well, it's not really the outside world, but you know, you want to hear some music. Anyway, and also something fun to have, those move cassettes. That's right, we can show a close-up of this. These are those things that transport you from your workday world into the ambience of your dreams. That's right, mountains, tropical, backyard streams, all those kind of things you can have with you. And this is a doozy. This, I think, is just the fun. It's so much fun. And it's a very practical, good idea. You're down there, and you know, I was thinking maybe you could put, like, those posters of the mountains and stuff on your walls. But you don't want to do that, because I thought this is a twofold fun thing. That's right, twofold fun here. This is one of those puzzles, like, but it's a scene. So you can do the puzzle. It gives you a recreation, something fun to do. And when you're done, you have this great mountain scene. This particular one happens to be of Jasper National Park in Alberta, California. So you can have any kind of scene, but I thought it would be good. Or bring another puzzle that's not like a scene or something. That would be fun. But you know, all these fun things, it seems like you could live there for years. But sometimes this is where you're getting your electricity from, is the generator. And sometimes your generator may go out on you. That's right. And then you're stuck. You're stuck in the dark. But never fear, Big Fun Show viewers, I am still here, because if I can like this, one thing you should have in your atomic shelter is a candle. That's right, candles. Because the generator may go out sometimes, and then you're stuck up a creek. But you know, there are still fun things to do in the dark. That's right, we have so many fun things to do here. I never runs out of fun things to do. Something I thought of, and I have to put a lot of thought into this. Knitting. My grandmother showed me how to knit. If you can see, I have a knitting or crochet. You don't have to know how. You don't have to see to do this kind of thing. You can do this in the dark. Also, those shadow games. Get one of those books with those shadow games. Hello. I look scary now. I know. You could do that. That's a fun thing to do in the dark. There's a lot of fun things to do in the dark. The other thing, I have another thing to do in the dark, but I just can't find it. Oh, a harmonica. Bring a harmonica with you. There's some tunes and some music and stuff like that. So there's still fun things to do even in the dark. But right now, we're going to move along with the segment, because one thing to do besides having fun, after having all this fun, you are going to be hungry. And let's see what kind of food we can have in this atomic shelter. We'll be back.
Stocking your atomic shelter with fun food.
Hello viewers, it's just me crawling into the old shelter. Time for what you can stock that shelter up with for food. That's right, you want to have some food, but make it fun. I mean, we all know this is the worst possible situation you want to be in, but that is when thinking about fun things comes in handy. I've got my plant sitting next to me, and let's see. First of all, just some tips for you. In order for a person to survive, you only need 4 to 6 ounces of water daily, and that's all you need. But you also need something called potable water. Well, if you can get a hint there. That's when you have to go to the bathroom and wash up. Just water you're not going to drink. You need about a half a gallon to a gallon of that a day, too, in order to survive. So I've got my jug of water here. Let's take a little drink. But you know, making things fun, that old standby, it's the crazy straw. It can make things fun, you know. Any bit of fun you can get when you're in the atomic shelter is worth it. That's what I say. So, we've got our water. You're drinking it sparingly. Food. That's what you want to know about food. In the Army, they give you those dehydrated foods, which can be kind of fun. But I've got my own here. This is the kind they use at NASA. It's for this. It's the same thing. This is a dinner. It's freeze-dried chicken. Let's see what's in it. I mean, it's gotta be. It's pretty decent food. What you have to do here is just add water to it. Anyway, kids, that's I want to tell you too. Just some other sneaky things you can sneak into the shelter. Lifesavers. You can have lifesavers for about 10 years and nothing will happen to them, and you're surely not going to be in that shelter for 10 years. Bring some lifesavers and also some chewing gum. Some people think that chewing gum makes you more hungry, but I personally am not a believer in that. I eat chewing gum and it just lasts me for a while. Use it for a meal or a snack one day. So that's just a couple things to bring with you. They're pretty standard, but I just want to let you know what it was that we're doing. I'm going to crawl into my bed right now, and you keep watching that show and more fun, and I'll see you later. Maybe you can call me up, 713-5387, and I'll visit your atomic shelter and we can have fun. Goodbye.
I'm not allowed to.
Are you working here? I have a question for you, actually. We're doing a war special on our show today, and there's some things I want to ask you. You're a soldier, but I thought, have you ever considered being a big fun show soldier? Just a big fun soldier, actually.
Are you Eileen?
Are you even the big fun show?
I watch your show. I'm Darren Peister.
Thank you so much.
This is a reserved area. How did you get on here?
We have fun. Big fun show. We get in places. And we're doing the war special, so I thought maybe you would give me a hand. I'm trying to find a soldier. You look like a soldier, so hey.
Well, I can try to help you, but some of the information, it will be classified. I don't know if I can give you everything. I'll try to help you as much as possible. I am a big fan of your show, but there are only certain things I'm allowed to give away because of the circumstances.
I understand. You're out. Can you take 5 minutes here? 5 minutes?
Well,
2 minutes.
I'm on my own, actually, and I have an hour to get back to the fort, but
You got time. Now, think it down. You're a soldier, right? It's after you get cold, and, I know that war is not a good thing. It's not a fun thing. But there's ways to make it better. There's ways to make it a little fun. That's why we thought we'd turn you into a big fun soldier. I got a few items here that I thought maybe you could use that could help you out, like for instance.
Well, what's the difference between, like, what I am and what a big fun soldier is?
Well, there's just, a couple little things that you guys use, like for instance, I'm going to give you some things. Like when you guys set trails and stuff like that, what do you use? Just like, normal generic things, like marking on trees?
Right.
Why don't you use some confetti? Wouldn't it make it, it's a little glitter, it makes things a little fun. You're walking down the road, what do you want to see? An X on a tree or some confetti on the road? I figured it'd be a good thing. And another thing, you have to have also these are good for markers, balloons. That's right, balloons. I mean, these are great things. It's noticeable stuff you can see. I figure, that dried food they give you to eat? Dried ice cream, but they give you dried ice cream fat now. And this is fun. It's like astronaut food, but you can use it for you guys too.
Dried ice cream.
I thought it'd be great. And then those big rings of bullets that they give you, that's for the birds. Look at this. Doesn't that look a lot better? Woo! That's really cool. Don't you think so, Dan? Aren't you liking this?
I'm impressed. I mean, it adds a little more color. I guess.
I think so.
I guess the camouflage thing's out the window, but.
And like have it for your friends when you're calling them. Kazoos! I think every officer should have a kazoo. I think so. And there's a couple more things. And when you guys are on the Jeep, there's times when aren't you around the woods a lot and there's nothing to do and you're hanging?
Yeah.
Car bingo.
Car bingo.
You sure you got to think of things, but sometimes there's moments when there's a lull, right? And just of course. Something to drink when you guys are out in the field and they give you that. What do they give you to drink? You have water in those canteens?
Yeah.
Yoo-hoos! Well, take some yoo-hoos for your friends.
Yoo-hoo!
That's right.
This is great.
Isn't it great? These are fun things. And Dad, the one other thing is if you have all the stuff put together, because you're a big fun show, just a normal soldier, but if you put that together, I think that if you wear all these things, we'll make you an official.
Big fun show soldier.
That's right. A big fun show soldier. That's right. You have the American flag, but you're also wearing a banner for the big fun show. Woo! And I don't want to leave. I'm going to let you go, but so here's a little flag for you. What do you think about that, Darren, huh? That's right. We have turned Darren Peister from an ordinary soldier into a big fun soldier. And isn't he big fun? And I'm going to leave now. But you have fun, Darren. Bye.
All right. Bye, Eileen.
Hello, viewers. Hello, it's me. Welcome. That's right. More fun to be had here, a big fun during the war. And we know that a war isn't fun, but there are certain fun things to be had during a war. A lot of fun things to be had during the war. We're seeing them all the time. We have our soldier out there. But you know, the one thing that pops up most importantly during a war, and the place to have fun is where? But the USO. That's right, the United Services Organization, which is where we are now. So we're going to take a look around, let you guys know what's going on at the USO today, because there's a heck of a lot going on there. So let's take a look around the facility. Maybe let's talk to this young woman over here. Hello there, miss, and how are you today?
Okay.
And who are we?
I'm Jean. I'm
Hello?
a volunteer here.
You're a volunteer?
Yes.
So everyone who works at the USO are volunteers?
No, not everyone.
But a lot of volunteers work here.
Anyone who works at the counter is a volunteer.
So what kind of stuff do you guys do here? Let's let the people know what happens.
Well, we answer phone calls on things about where to write to people, what there is available here, places to go to see. We have Broadway tickets available, movie tickets.
Right.
These are free to servicemen and
Oh, really?
family members.
Hello, viewers. Like we said, more fun. And you know, I was corrected because I was saying that the USO is only for the Army, but it's not. That's armed forces. There are 5. Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Marines, and someone help me out. Air Force. Got you. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to cut you out there. But anyway, there's a lot of things. We got some magazines. You can come here. You can read. It's a veritable it's just a fun-o-rama is what we'll call it. Anyway, you can sit down, have some fun. Magazines Off Duty, MC Hammer. The big celebrities come here. That's right. Everyone comes to the USO to have fun. But as a matter of fact, I think there are a few people back here having fun. So let's check out and see what they're doing. Hey, girls. Hi. How you doing?
Having fun.
This is the USO. Do you guys like work here, or what's the deal? Tell me about, who are you? Who are you people? Why are you at the USO?
I'm not telling.
This is the backbone of the organization, Hazel Cathers.
Well, that's very
State your
very kind
position,
of you.
please.
So Hazel, you're the director of this USO in
I am
particular,
the director of the MacArthur Center, USO.
which is located, by the way, we haven't told you, the MacArthur Center USO is located in Times Square on 7th Avenue and 41st Street. And standing next to you, this lovely woman is.
Sylvia Tosin. She's Miss Manhattan and she's the reigning Miss USO.
Can you tell us a little bit about the organization? What's fun? Tell us about. The people out there don't really know that much about the USO.
USO is a fun organization, but it's not all fun. I mean, fun.
Right.
We try to provide fun things and entertainment and various things that people like to do, but it's also helping people with problems and helping them with whatever their needs are, and the needs are changing constantly all of the time. Right. It's more on an individual basis as well as a group basis.
The USO isn't just for people who are in the Army, the actual soldiers themselves. It's for the people, the families, the children, all the people who are associated with it,
Oh, yes.
all the loved ones, things like that. That's
Yes.
right. And why don't you tell us a little bit about something called, what was Operation Oasis? That was the most recent thing you guys did, right? And we're going to show you a little bit of that later on in the show, guys, so stay tuned.
Yes, yes, that was a
This was your
great-
biggie. This was your last
It
biggie.
was
that you
it was
did.
a really
biggie.
nice thing, and it was a fun thing. It was a great support event. The New York Mercantile Exchange provided money for us and funds to do something nice for the dependents, to show support of the families and children here back home, so that we could take a video to the men in Saudi to say, we are taking care of your families, so you don't have to worry, because there's a lot of support back here at home and we do care. So you can do your job feeling happy that we're trying to take care of your families for you and provide entertainment for them.
And this is Michael Gray. Michael, who's been
Michael.
hiding in the background here. Mike, and his raincoat, because he's leaving it out. That's right, people work here. This is late at night. These people are here working. People volunteer working here. People here all the time, providing services for the armed forces all over the place.
That's right.
Michael?
That's right.
Exactly. So do you work at this particular USO or what?
I'm in the administrative offices, so I'm in charge of the programs, the show's programs. Also, I deal with fundraising, and we're recently doing a telemarketing program, trying to get some new people to support us.
Right.
Which we hate doing telemarketing, but
Right.
you know,
You gotta get the money in there. Gotta get it funded. That's
I don't
Yes.
think people mind, because they are very, very supportive, and I think
Especially
that
nowadays.
right now
Right.
it's key to get new people in support.
Is there anything new up and coming in the USO? I mean, that you guys are planning?
Well, I
like,
think the
in
most-
future that we could know ahead of time.
The most important things that are happening right now is that the morale problem of our American servicemen is twofold. Number one is letting them know that they're supported,
Right.
and number two, letting them know that their families are being taken care of back home. Because we kind of get them on the way to,
And on
then
the
we
way
get
back.
them on the way back.
Exactly.
So Right now, USO World Headquarters is kind of providing for them overseas.
What kind of stuff do they do over there? I mean, do you have anything like?
Well, USO World Headquarters has 2 centers set up that kind of have been moving because they've kind of been in the line of fire, right? In Saudi Arabia.
So is it a facility like this that's over there, or is it
I doubt it very much. It's probably just a tent that has some electrical power and some video machines, and we've been sending tapes over, our Operation Oasis tape, which Hazel did so wonderfully on.
That's right, Hazel. Waving to the baby.
I wasn't here because I was out on tour at our VA hospitals with entertainment programs.
Darren Peister, your big fun soldier with you out here in the woods. I can't give my exact coordinates because that's top secret. But there are people walking around here, and they are not military people. We're going to ask them some questions. Now, we're not trying to make fun of the war. That's not our motive here. We recognize that this time in our lives, especially those people living in the city, can be very depressed. It's cold out, there's a war on, gas prices are up, things are happening. So what can we do to make ourselves happy, but not at the cost of those soldiers? In fact, it's very possible that we may send a copy of this Big Fun Show tape over to the soldiers so they can watch it and have some fun. Hey, that's a great idea, isn't it? Can you wave the flag for us for a second?
Sure.
For the Big Fun Show?
Wave the flag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a Republican flag?
I don't know. It's an American flag.
Republican flag, you can have it back.
No, are you a Democrat? Is that what you're saying? Personally,
actually, I'm a communist.
I'm a pedestrian myself. What songs do they sing when they wave the flag? Was it?
Oh, God Bless America.
How does that go?
God bless America, land that I love.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stand beside her. Oh,
I pledge allegiance to the flag,
This is the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Amen. Congratulations. Thanks a lot. The Big Fun Show, the Big Fun Soldier, doing my job to keep the American spirit alive, especially in America. We're going to give a joke right now, the Big Fun Show joke, and here we go. Go ahead.
Okay.
For the soldiers.
But if you don't laugh, it's okay because no one laughs. Okay? There's these 2 boys, Mikey and Ike, and they happen to live on the city in the penthouse. And one day their mother goes shopping, and I see you doing that. And the mother goes downstairs, and she realized she forgot her keys. So she called up to Ike, and she goes, "Ike, can you throw down my keys?" He's like, "1 second, Mom, I'll be right back." So he goes out, and then he comes back, and he throws his brother out the window. Get it?
Yeah.
Mikey.
Oh, if you had something that you could say to the guys in the Gulf to cheer them up, make them happy, and make life fun, was there anything you could say?
Well, that we support the troops there. I mean, that they're there. Where I would support the people there. I'm not so. I hope the war ends soon.
Okay, why don't you hold the flag? We'll do this. It's much easier. Okay, shake the flag when you agree, and hold the flag still when you disagree. Straight up. You ready? Okay. Peace all over. That's good. Let's see. Harmony between different types of ethnic backgrounds. Okay. The Beatles getting back together again. That's all right. Bob Marley coming back to life. Oh, that's what I figured. I saw the dreadlocks, and I figured there might be a correlation there. More people watching the Big Fun Show on television.
Yeah.
Like, damn right you're going to wave that. I would grab your arm and shake it for you. Who are you? Where are you from?
I'm from Long Island.
Oh, and that's her name, too.
My name is Nancy.
There are a lot of people from Long Island out here in the city today. A lot of people.
Tourists,
Oh, you're tourists. Oh, I'm a Libra myself.
Oh, really? That's a great.
Thanks for your time, and I'll see you soon. You want? Oh, well, she wants a lollipop. Well, I guess the Big Fun Soldier has to do and pay his price. How about a yellow?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have fun.
You too.
Bye.
If it's not fun, don't do it. Bye. Well, that was fun. We're onto unknown destinations somewhere in, well, I can't even say somewhere where, but it's probably winter here because there are probably no leaves on the trees, although it could be, and we've cut the leaves off the trees, so you don't know where we are. But the Big Fun Show, seen on Channel C here every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, is a great show, and I'm sure you know because you're watching it. The Big Fun Soldier has a lot of responsibility. I gain a lot of respect from what I do. I also give a lot of lollipops. You want a lollipop? You want a lollipop? Do you want a lollipop? You can have one. Some people just want to have fun, and others want to save their fun and let others have it. Well, I guess that's how it goes. The Big Fun Show.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Tosin, Miss USO, and if it's not fun, don't do it.
Hello viewers! Hello, it's me Eileen and I'm here at the USO. That's right, I am. And you know who I'm here with? My pal, my buddy. Come on up, Sylvia. It's Miss USO. And that's right, I thought, our guys are over there fighting for our country. I can do my part. I thought I'd work here at the USO kitchen. And Sylvia and I are going to make some sandwiches and we're going to send them on over to our troops. Now Sylvia, you volunteer here at the USO?
Yes, I do.
She does, and we're going to make some sandwiches for them. We can call this even like a cooking segment if you want to. They've got plenty of stuff here. It's all donated by people. So we're going to make the troops. We even have some butter. Look, a little peanut butter, a little jelly. There you go, Miss Yoshi. You can make some too. Have some butter. You put some butter on yours.
Butter, peanut butter?
Because there's all kinds of stuff to do here. Anytime if you want to, come down and give some time into the USO, our boys always need stuff to do. And we're going to add it, we're going to top it off. She's making a butter and jelly sandwich. That's right. Some of the troops' favorite, because they all like different things over there. Now, top it off. Miss Joyce, we're just done, but now we're going to top the sandwiches off and we're going to send them on over. Sylvia, we done?
Yes, I'm done.
That's right. Eileen and Sylvia, Miss USO, here at the USO, and we're going to send these suckers over to Saudi Arabia. Goodbye. We'll see you later. Come on down. Come down to the USO. Hello viewers, it's me Eileen. That's right, I'm here at the USO. I want to let you know about a particular public service. Now, I'm not messing around here, kids. This is serious. That's right. You can fax something to the soldiers overseas, all the men and women. This is for real. AT&T sponsors a fax number. You call 1-800-555-8111 and you can fax something overseas. Fax a message if your brother, your boyfriend, your mom, whoever is over there overseas. Just fax any message to them. Even if you don't have anyone over there, just fax something. Say, hi, how you doing? Good luck, guys. 1-800-555-8111. And just go to one of the 400, all over the country, 400 AT&T centers, and you can fax something to our boys and girls overseas. Okay, kids? Do it now.
In these times, we have to be careful. I have to look out. And I always have to be on the lookout because there's a little bit of danger in what I'm doing. Somebody might want to grab all my lollies and not just take one. Uh-oh. Sniper!
Hello viewers, it's me Eileen, and this is the end of the Big Fun Show. The end of the Big Fun Show goes to war. And I hope that you enjoyed the show, and I hope that it put a smile on your face. That's right. And if you want to call, tell me maybe some tips that you have on having fun during these times, or something else that I can relate to my viewers, give me a call. Give me a call here, 713-5387. That's the number to call, 713-5387. Let me know how you're coping, how things are going with you. If you know a particular fun thing you can do during the war, you let us know here, and I'll tell the viewers. That's right. And I hope that everyone, had some fun during the show. I know this is a rough time to be going through. And like I said before, we're not making fun. We're just having fun. Hey, peace.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning Miss USO and Miss Manhattan, Miss Sylvia Tosin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars